Welcome back to another championship predictions video. This is for week 5 of the championship, and this is the last week before the international break. This is a chance for teams to pick up as many points as they can. First game up is Cardiff and Bristol. This will be a tough game for both sides. For Cardiff, they won their last game convincingly, and for Bristol, I think they really should have done better in their last game. They just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Although they did play well. I think this will be a 2-1 win to Cardiff. Next game up is Derby and Nottingham. This will be a tough game for both sides. For Derby and Nottingham, they both seem to do well defensively, but when it comes to scoring goals, both these teams really struggle. I think it'll be a close one. Either side could win it. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is QPR and Coventry. I think this will be a 3-1 win to QPR. Next game up is Fulham and Stoke. This could be one of the games of the weekend. Both teams are on fire, they're scoring goals, and they're super confident. Going back to Fulham, just to mention, I don't know how they beat Huddersfield 5-1 a couple of games ago, especially because they went down to 10 men. I have no idea how that happened. But moving on, obviously, both sides are super dangerous, and I think they'll be trying to challenge for promotion come the end of the season. Although it's still early on, so I probably shouldn't be calling that. However, I think this will be a 2-2 draw. Next game up is Huddersfield and Reading. This will be another tough game for both sides. Obviously, I just mentioned Huddersfield getting hammered by Fulham a couple of weeks ago. Although in their last game, they did a lot better. So, once again, the championship is so unpredictable. So many things just happen. So many score lines that you just can't predict. And, teams will blow hot and cold pretty much, week to week. So, I really can't get my head around it. Anyway, so with Reading, obviously, it's been a tough start to the season. I don't think they've been terrible, but they haven't been great either. However, I think this will be a 2-1 win to Reading. Next game up is Barnsley and Birmingham. I think Barnsley, they're another team that, they're blown hot and cold. They've won and lost games. And with Birmingham, I think they won their last game 5-0. I'm not sure how, and I don't know where they came from. Because initially, it looked like they were struggling to score goals. And then all of a sudden, they score 5 in one game, so it's so unpredictable. I think this will be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is Luton and Sheffield. This will be a 1-0 win to Luton. Next game up is Middlesbrough and Blackburn. This will be a tough game for both sides. I think both sides have had a decent start to the season. They've scored goals, and I guess they've also conceded. This game really could go either way. I think, both sides on it. It's so hard to predict this one because if either side turns up and plays their best game or plays well, they could win it. But at the same time, either side could have a bad game and lose it. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Next game up is Millwall and Blackpool. This will be a 2-0 win to Millwall. Next game up is Preston and Swansea. I think this could be a really boring game. I'm not really sure if Swansea, really have the players to really score goals. Now, I have mentioned that they're not really a team that score a lot of goals. They're more a team that, they're really a team that, defends first before they try and score goals, or their defense is always a lot better than their attack, or something like that. So, going to this one against Preston, um, you know, Preston are really struggling this season. I would have thought they would have finished mid-table this season, and doesn't look like it's going to happen. Although, once again, it is still early in the season, so everything I am saying is, a little presumptuous, so I guess I would take it with a grain of salt. However, I think this will be a 0-0 draw. Next game up is Hull and Bournemouth. This will be a 3-0 win to Bournemouth. Next game up is Peterborough and West Brom. This could be a close game, but I think West Brom wins this 3-1. And that's about it.